Before we announce that we will have to travel from here to our next generation next year, it will take you about 1 day and 10 minutes traveling by car from here. That's all I'm gonna say. As a wrap up, how was it? So that's, well then we're done. Nice, nice. Is there something somebody just want to say, a word, or no? Just get on with it, whatever. No? There will be an evaluation, but that will Eric will take care of. I just like to thank you all for being here, and let's make sure we are all there next year. And thank you, Mislav, again for hosting us. Daniel again. Great job. So Eric, they can't wait any longer. So it's my turn.
But still some practicalities to come up. First of all, there are a bunch of people who really need to have an Uber, taxi or something else when we stop at 12:30. And if we give them the first role for having something to eat, so they can leave as soon as possible, and everybody else who isn't in a hurry, just take your time and then stand in the row just later. So we have like a boarding, please, zone 1 first. Zone 1 is who's going to board as soon as possible. As simple as life can be. Okay. Then the other thing, please take your mobile, pick your mobile, please. Get your mobile. And please scan our QR code. If you're waiting for the Uber, waiting for the flight or someone else, just take some minutes just to give us your feedback. We are intending to do it better every year. And like I say, if you want to have a charged plane next year, I will need your feedback. So that's okay. Don't do it now, because then you miss the most important thing of the complete conference. But okay. So next year. If you have your mobile, you can also check out your agenda and say, okay, let's make a reservation from the 12th until the 14th of November, 2025. I almost made a mistake. I was in October. It was during a weekend. I thought, we're going to have a CHAIN5 coming in the weekend. But this is in November. Okay. Hold on. I have to switch. Oh, nice.
Still nothing
is happening. I would like to invite.
Now you know by now. I really hope so. Just 2 or 3 words before I am able to wrap up before Eric. I think well, this is Porto, the city where it will take place. I'm representing here the Polytechnic Institute of Maya, or University of Applied Sciences of Maya, right in the outskirts of Porto, and it's easily reachable by tram, which ends up in our campus. But before that, before these practical details that will be further elaborated, I think there is a word of praise that I wanted to say. The first is that my first attendance at CHAIN5 conference was last year in Leeuwarden, in the Netherlands, and at the time I felt, well, I was the only Portuguese in the village. And that was kind of awkward to me, because I expected more Portuguese to attend, given the explosion of attention to AD programs in Portugal. It's now, all over the country, there are 24,000 students enrolled in AD programs, and the figure has been increasing dramatically over the last 6 to 7 years. Given the fact that we've only started with 18 programs in Portugal in 2014, so it's now 10 years, it's now the first decade of experience with AD programs. Our institute has just started the year after that, so in 2015. So by the time we will meet again, we will be celebrating our 10th, our first decade anniversary, and so it's also very important for us to have you there. We have 15 running AD programs in different areas, and I think for the time being we've built, well, some experience that's good to share with you and to get your insights, because as we've learned in these 3 days, there is so much diversity, there is so much differences across countries, and even we take Belgium as an example, even within some countries there are differences between the north and the south. So the normative apparatus is different across these countries, which is surprisingly itself, given that we are all in Europe, but still I think it reflects its richness and the fact that we can learn from one another. The second remark is why why Portugal? Why Portugal? Well, I strongly believe that it has nothing to do with the food, with the climate.